Las Vegas is widely recognized as the entertainment capital of the world, and for a very good reason, because there's just so many things you can do there. However, just outside of Las Vegas, the rest of Nevada and the neighboring states all have a plethora of spectacular attractions to offer, ranging from futuristic marvels to nature's most stunning creations. These are our 10 favorite day trips to take from Las Vegas. Red Rock Canyon. If you're looking for a quick road trip, Red Rock Canyon is only a few miles west of Las Vegas. You'll never run out of things to see and do in the Mojave Desert, which stretches nearly 196,000 acres. Summers in Red Rock can be extremely hot, so you have to begin hiking at daybreak and finish by 10 or 11 a.m. You can hike all day and not pass out in the winter or spring, which makes it the best time to visit. And don't forget to bring plenty of water with you. Whether you're in a car or on a bike, the 13-mile scenic drive in Red Rock Canyon is a fantastic way to get a good overview of all the park has to offer. You'll pass by multiple picturesque viewpoints, a slew of trailheads, and some of Nevada's most breathtaking landscapes. It's worth noting though that the scenic drive is a one-way road. Over 26 hiking trails crisscross the canyon, ranging in difficulty from easy strolls to strenuous uphill climbs. But all of them lead to some breathtaking scenery, with Calico Hills being one of the most spectacular. The Valley of Fire. The Valley of Fire is a brilliant red-hued landscape that's only an hour's drive from Las Vegas, making it an ideal day trip. Valley of Fire State Park is famous throughout the world for its 40,000 acres of bright red sandstone outcrops nestled in gray and tan limestone. It also has petrified trees, petroglyphs, geological wonders, and even dinosaur bones. Many of the park's famous attractions are located along the two main roads, so if you simply want to have a scenic drive around the park, you'll pass by many of them. We recommend going on a few walks in the Valley of Fire to really get to know the area. Because most of the trails aren't too long or challenging, completing some of the park's top hikes in an afternoon is doable. The best time to visit the Valley of Fire is between October and April. The weather is pleasant during this time of year, with no scorching summer temperatures. The Hoover Dam. The Hoover Dam is one of humanity's most ambitious projects. It stands 726 feet tall and spans the Colorado River between Nevada and Arizona. The Hoover Dam was built over a 4-year span during the Great Depression and is best explored through a tour which offers a fascinating look inside some incredible architecture and engineering. Throughout the year, the dam may be crowded with visitors, so be sure to visit earlier in the day for a better chance of seeing the entire site. During the power plant tour, don't miss out on the gorgeous panoramic views of Lake Mead and the Colorado River. Lake Mead. Lake Mead is the largest man-made reservoir in the United States, with a length of over 110 miles. It's situated on the Colorado River about 25 miles south of Las Vegas in both Nevada and Arizona. When Lake Mead is at its largest, it has 759 miles of shoreline, is 532 feet deep, and has a land area of 247 square miles and a total water volume of 28 million acre feet. Across this gorgeous area sits the Mojave Desert, which makes up 87% of the park and gives you an abundance of activities to experience and enjoy. So if you're looking for some waterfront entertainment, Lake Mead is the place to be. October and November are the best times for visiting Lake Mead. By then, the summer heat has disappeared and the cooler fall season has arrived. The Grand Canyon. Consider the Grand Canyon's age. It's believed to be between 5 and 6 million years old. It has been continuously occupied since archaeologists discovered artifacts dating back to the Paleo-Indian period, 12,000 years ago. With its vibrant and breathtaking colors, the mile-deep Grand Canyon is a sight to behold. The canyon spans 277 river miles and has elevations ranging from 600 feet to 18 miles. The park is divided into two rims, the North Rim and the South Rim. The South Rim Trail is one of the Grand Canyon's most popular hikes. This relatively easy walking path along the rim of the canyon pauses at popular viewpoint locations such as Maricopa Point and Hoppy Point. The south rim is accessible all year and offers camping and accommodations. The north rim, on the other hand, isn't as popular due to its steep, lonely paths and minimal facilities, but it is nevertheless worth visiting. The perfect time to visit the Grand Canyon is March through May and September through November, when daytime temperatures are cool and crowds are thin. Death Valley. Death Valley is a place of extremes since it's the hottest, driest, and lowest national park in the United States. Death Valley is more than just a scorching desert, however. It has a startling contrast of landscapes to discover, from the snow that blankets the park's towering peaks to the lush wildflower meadows and small oases that provide respite from the heat. Badwater Basin, which is located near the southern end of Death Valley, is the lowest point of land in the Western Hemisphere, measuring 277 feet below sea level. Badwater Lake is a tiny lake surrounded by mountains with a salt rim. However, there isn't always water here. Badwater might be quite full or have very little water depending on the conditions or the time of year. When there's almost no water visible from the coast, you can actually walk out across the white salt flat for what seems like an eternity. When there is water and the air is still, as it often is in the morning or early evening, the mountains across the valley are reflected in the water, creating a breathtaking view. The best time to visit Death Valley is in the spring when the wildflowers are in bloom, or in the autumn when the skies are clear. The weather is good in both seasons. Zion National Park. The varied topography of Zion contributes to a wide range of ecosystems and wildlife. The Mojave Desert, the Great Basin, and the Rocky Mountains are all nearby habitats that contribute to Zion's abundance. There are over 1,000 plant species, 78 mammal species, 30 reptile species, 7 amphibian species, 8 fish species, and over 291 bird species in the park. The most dramatic section of Zion National Park is Zion Canyon. The Zion Canyon Scenic Drive, an in and out route that runs down the canyon floor with high sheer walls on both sides, is the only way to get into the canyon. This route provides views of some of the park's most well-known attractions. The road comes to an end at the start of the Narrows, one of the park's most famous attractions. The park shuttle bus, which stops at picturesque locations and hiking trailheads along the way, is another convenient way to get around the area. The best time to visit Zion is in the spring and in the fall when the weather is milder. Antelope Canyon. Antelope Canyon in reality is a complex, multifaceted ecosystem with multiple drainages that funnel water into what is now Lake Powell. It's a massive sandstone sculpture with tall, winding walls. The canyon is a photographer's dream, with its wave-like structure and light beams that shine directly down into the canyon's openings, giving it a supernatural look. It's prohibited to enter Antelope Canyon without first booking a guided excursion with one of the 3 major outfitters in Page or Las Vegas. To visit Upper or Lower Antelope Canyon, you'll need to make a reservation with a Navajo guide ahead of time. Antelope Canyon is open throughout the year, however most visitors prefer to visit between March and October when the light shafts occur. Bryce Canyon National Park. Bryce Canyon National Park is a sprawling reserve in southern Utah, which is known for its crimson-colored hoodoos, which are spire-shaped rock formations. The sandstone cliffs of Bryce Canyon National Park have been eroded into otherworldly characters, with rows of humanoid pillars crosshatched by rock strata. Your surroundings here feel almost deliberate, but also completely unreal. Bryce Canyon is a great destination for any type of visitor. Outdoor enthusiasts can get all the hiking and backcountry exploring that they want. People who prefer relaxing in nature will appreciate the quiet setting and beautiful scenery, and photographers will love the breathtaking views of the unique landscape. The best time to visit Bryce Canyon National Park is May through September, when the weather is the warmest. Mount Charleston. Mount Charleston is just 39 miles from Las Vegas. It's an exciting place with invigorating mountain air, ice-cold springs, and acres of noble evergreen woods. Towering crags, Deep and broad canyons, narrow slot canyons, and steep hillsides make up the rugged mountain scenery that spreads across the crest of the Spring Mountains. Hiking is a popular Mount Charleston activity, especially in the middle of the winter. The Shady Hollow Trail, Stepladder Trail, and Showgirl Trail are among the best. Additionally, many of the trails are also suitable for biking, so if you prefer to explore the mountain on two wheels, you can. Summer isn't too bad either to hike Mount Charleston because the rest of Las Vegas and its surroundings are too hot for outdoor activities. That concludes our list of the top day trips you can take from Las Vegas. Be sure to check out GAFFL to find a travel buddy for your next trip.